So the new Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusive is released and it's $275 for 100 milliliters. And people are whining and losing their minds about this price. But there's a bigger picture issue here that we need to talk about and we're going to unpack in this video. There's going to be a lot in this video that I say that not a lot of people are talking about, but first let's review the new fragrance. So as far as Bleu de Chanel's go, this is the darkest, the richest, the most amber forward and smoky Bleu de Chanel. You're going to get that Bleu de Chanel DNA here. It's just not as bright, it's not as fresh, and it's the longest lasting. First time I wore this, I got 18 hours on my skin, and no, it's not a screaming fragrance. It doesn't yell, hey, I'm here. But what Chanel fragrance has ever done that? No Chanel fragrance has ever been a super loud fragrance because traditionally, Chanel makes very French style perfumes. And French fragrances traditionally tend to be a little bit more reserved and a little bit more elegant. The longevity is fantastic. It smells high quality. It smells like a Bleu de Chanel with some extra attitude, and I really like it. So why $275 for 100 milliliters and $205 for 60 milliliters? Why not? When it's priced just above every other elixir fragrance that's on the market right now. This is definitely Chanel's answer to the elixir trend. If you don't think so, you're tripping, you're crazy. They're trying to compete with fragrances like Dior Sauvage Elixir. So when their direct competitor has a 60 ml and a 100 milliliter that costs $265, why can't they charge $275? And there's been what we like to call fragflation ever since 2020. I'm not justifying these prices by saying this, but I do know that raw materials have gone up, shipping's gone up, cost for paying your employees has gone up, a lot of things have gone up. So these brands have answered that to keep their profits where they are or increase them by increasing prices. That's just the way of the world, and we're in a luxury niche. And also, I've said this before, but these luxury brands, they don't care about collectors. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. Their target demographic is Johnny walking through Nordstrom. He wants to smell luxurious. He wants to smell exclusive. So he picks up this new Chanel. He spends $275, doesn't even bat an eye because he's not coming back until next year to refill it. They don't care about the collectors. People are buying 10, 15 bottles a week. They're trying to find the best bang for your buck. I mean, I'm a collector. I know how it goes. And they don't care. They're not on the market for us. And also, this hurts a little bit more because Chanel never goes on discounters. You're not going to get a fragrance net deal for a Chanel fragrance. So do I agree with these prices? Absolutely not. They're extremely expensive for anything. Sauvage Elixir, Gucci Guilty Elixir, Chanel L'Exclusive, all of it. YSL Myself L'Absolu. That's insane for a parfum fragrance that it's over $200 for 100 milliliter. So this is my warning just from a small time fragrance reviewer to these designer brands. Chill out on your prices. Chill out on your prices. I do think we've reached the pinnacle of these designer prices. I don't really see them, price hiking another release to like over $300 anytime soon because this is the pinnacle of the Bleu de Chanel line. This is the pinnacle of the Sauvage line. So I think we're at a point where if they release another fragrance, kind of like Dior did with Dior Homme Parfum, they went to a different line and it was like what, 160 and 180 or something like that. But back to my point about Johnny. Y'all remember Johnny earlier? If these companies continue to raise prices, they're going to lose their casual customers because Johnny used to be able to get his Chanel for $200. Now he's walking in and he's having to pay $315, $320, $350, whatever, and he's going to tap out. And a lot of other people are, and the fragrance industry for the casual buyer is going to eat itself. You're going to lose a lot of business. You're going to lose a lot of your people that have been with you for 10, 15 years, whatever. And then it's really going to become a niche for the extremely wealthy. And I don't know if that's what these designer brands want because that's not the majority of their customers. So what's the solution for this fragrance right now? Well, you really don't have one. It's just either buy it at retail, suck it up, or don't. I mean, you could be like me. I waited. I knew what I was going to do. I went to Macy's. I actually opened a Macy's card. I got this 20% off because I did that. And for me, that was totally fine. I feel like paying $160 for this 60 ml was kind of the price point where I wanted to pay and where I felt like I'm cool with this. I'm going to get this. And I did. So I really do like the fragrance. I do think the prices are really expensive, but we got to quit just sniping Chanel because it's the industry as a whole right now, even the niche space, like everybody. So yeah, we need to chill out on whining about Chanel when Sauvage Elixir is like $10 less. And their market's the retail market, not discount market. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this new Bleu de Chanel. Let me know your thoughts on this video. This was a longer video, so thanks for sticking around to the end. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay fresh, stay cool, peace.